Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Samuel, and today I'm in my university and I'll be asking some few guys or some few students about some question about the university and private university in general. So today I want you guys to just sit back and enjoy the video. Thank you. So guys, today I have somebody here with me, and what's your name? Chibueze. So Chibueze, I'll be asking you just 2 or 3 questions. So my first question is, what do you understand? What is your own intake about private universities?
Well, if I'm to speak now. If I'm to just say something about private university, I just believe like tertiary institution that is closed.
Okay.
Yes, there's no freedom actually. Okay. But in a way, there's still freedom, but you can't compare.
There's no freedom,
but there's freedom.
Okay, I get it.
But you can't compare it to federal university where there's freedom. So basically, that's just. But the education levels, I think, is somehow
Faster and easier.
Yeah, easier.
All right. So my second question is.
Okay.
So now that we are in a private university, we are in King's University of the university. How do you feel about you being in the university? What is something that you feel that is good or bad about the university?
First of all, I'll start with what is bad, which is what I said.
Why you starting with what is bad?
I will still say what is good.
Okay.
I'll start with what is bad, which is the freedom.
Oh.
Yeah, because normally as human beings, we're supposed to be able to feel, understand, to move. But since there's no freedom, that's not a problem. So I used to it now. But the good part is the fact that the educational system is faster. Yeah, and most of the time you can predict when you're going to private.
Yeah,
it's not like federal
exactly. When you're going to start and when you're going to finish.
Yeah, and it will happen the way you predicted.
Exactly. So okay, my last question for today. My last question is, if you are given the privilege to pick from private university and federal university, which will you go for and why?
Okay, if I'm to pick, I'll actually go for federal university.
Why? Well, you know this faster and you know where you finish.
Okay. That freedom to me means a lot.
All right.
So some people don't know where to go. Some people don't have where to go. Yes. But that freedom, based on my kind of person, it means a lot. But if I'm to decide based on the educational system, then I'll go to private. Yeah. So every disadvantage is an advantage. Yeah. So
thank you so much.
No problem.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
So guys, I'm here with another female, or I'm here with the first female. So what's your name?
My name is Rachel.
Rachel. So Rachel, I have some few questions to ask you.
Okay.
So as a student of a private university, so how do you feel being in a private university?
Being in a private university is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Obìnrin.
Like, because in a private university, I don't think there's anything bothering me too much about being in a private university. Because it's still the best thing. Because number one, strike, not like strike.
Okay.
Holiday, when it's time for holiday, we know we go. Even though we don't leave the school like that, it's still okay. Right, I'm still okay about it.
All right, so I'm going to be asking you other questions. So one of my questions is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of being in private university?
Advantages. In a private university, there's a lot of discipline. Like, we don't do anyhow here. We don't do anyhow. Just like some places, they do a lot of things, courses, they fight in school. We can't do that
here. Yeah, there are rules and regulations by them.
And guiding us here. So we don't do anyhow.
So my third question will be, if you are given the opportunity to leave the private university for a federal university, will you go?
No.
You will not go?
No.
Why?
No, I think private university, federal university will be too stressful for me. It will be too stressful for me.
Alright, so my last question is, if there's something you need to change about this our university, what will it be?
About this university. About this university, as a private school.
Yes. Or if there's something you need to change in a private school generally, what will you change?
I can't think of anything now. I don't think because I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yes.
Alright, no problem. Thank you for coming to my video. Appreciate it. Guys, I have another student with me, and what's your name?
Easy, but you can call me Zisco.
Easy. So easy.
Yeah.
I'll be asking you just a few questions today. Now we are in the private university.
Yeah.
We are in the private university. So what is your own intake, or what do you feel about being in a private university?
Sorry, I don't even know. First of all, it's like an advantage.
Exactly.
It's an advantage. That's one thing that comes to mind always, especially in a country like Nigeria. Because other countries, their own federal school is free, and they have all the amenities and equipment and all of that stuff. But here, it's only private school you see such up-to-date standard equipment and standard facilities for learning. Federal school, if it's not strike, is dilapidated. Everything, they are not balanced. They are not balanced in a nutshell. But in private school, at least there's a semblance of that, and you do what you're here for, and you go home immediately. When did I enter? That I'm already in final year. So that's just skinny. That was one of the sweet things of private school. So
Alright. So my second question is, what's the advantage and the disadvantage of being in a private university? Advantage and disadvantage.
from a world perspective or Nigerian perspective,
Let's just speak Nigeria. Let's just be limited to our space.
that one, it goes without asking you. If you're in Nigeria, you know that there's difference. Private schools, what's the question again?
Advantage and disadvantage.
Advantage, private school, no strike. Kinikon, strike. This one, private school, you have enough equipment and facilities, and you are just, if you're in school, you focus on your school, you focus on why you are there. It's easier for you to focus on your studies than the other place where there's distraction, there's cuts. If it's not cuts, there's bad things.
There are cultures
In private schools, yeah, but like, I feel it's more rampant. It's more rampant in the federal. Yeah, and which other thing? There are plenty, but I can't remember. There are plenty.
All right, you know this saying of where people say, or where individuals, people in general says that private university students are these body stuff, they are these too calm, spoon-feed children. You get. So what can you say about that?
Well, thank God I'm in a private school. I can. They say, well, I've forgotten the proverb, but as I'm in the private school, I will be able to be English. I'm supposed to be an English.
God have mercy upon us.
But like, as a private school student, I'll be able to tell anybody out there that like, it's not body children that are here. Yes, the body day.
Until they come here.
Exactly, and feel it. In short, there are some people I see here, I'm like, how did you end up here? You should be like, what are you looking for here? So, dead that idea. People are crazy in private school too. Everywhere, crazy people there everywhere for Nigeria.
Also, my last question would be: if you are given the privilege to go outside of the university or go to a federal university, a state polytechnic or a state university, which will you prefer? Are you going to go for the private or the federal?
Even before coming to private school, before my jam, it was Unilag I wanted to go to. I never know. God did that from me. God did it. So, even before that time, when I was choosing Unilag, private school was still my best choice, my best option. And say God, so what the Lord has done. I ended up in a private school, and I will always choose private school over federal school, especially in Nigeria, private school.
All right, thank you. So guys, I'm with another student here, and what's your name?
Orumikije Rume.
Eh?
That's my real name. Orumikije Rume.
Okay, Mickey J.
Yeah.
So Mickey J, I have some few questions to ask you today.
Okay.
So my first question is, how do you feel being in a private university?
Well, it's kind of cool because it's faster than the normal universities than the other ones like federal universities and strike and all that shit. But at the same time, it's kind of boring most of the time.
Boring.
Yeah.
Or is it only our school, or is that all private universities?
I can't speak for all private universities because I've not been to all private universities. But
yeah.
sometimes you just have to just sleep like 4 times a day, that kind of thing.
4 times a day.
Yeah, I sleep, wake up, sleep again, sleep, wake up, sleep again. Then night, so like let me go and eat so I can sleep later.
Alright. So how do you feel, or what can you say is the advantage and the disadvantage of you being in a private investment?
Advantage is, to me, advantage is very fast.
Okay.
Disadvantage is no bribery and corruption. Advantage again is, yeah, cool people here too. You can meet very cool people and that will help you reach out. That's all good.
Alright. So if you are given the chance to actually pick from private university and federal university, which one will you go for and why?
Well, it depends. If I was not in this school in the first place, I'll probably choose federal universities because I like my freedom. I like to go out, I like to move around. But if I was studying here, I'll just continue my
So you are trying to say now that you're in private, we are caged and we're just seeing the 4 walls of this.
Yeah, it's 4 walls. You go here, the same thing. You go here, the same thing. You see the same people every day, same faces.
Okay, if there's something you now, my last question is, if there's something you now wish to change about this school where you are, what would you like to change?
It's already changing because there are adding more programs and more activities, so it's getting better than when I first came. That I was mostly alone, but now it's getting fun bit by bit.
Alright. Thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
Hi guys, so I'm back with another two beautiful ladies in my midst. So I'll be asking them some questions about the university. So what's your name? So Ayomide and Bisola, I'll be asking you guys 2 questions. So let me first ask Bisola. So Bisola, how do you feel about being in a private university? Sorry.
I feel like if obviously I have the choice, I had the choice between federal university, going to federal university and private school. I had the choice of going to a federal university and a private university, and I obviously chose it, even though it was situational. But I feel like it is better because now I have like my life planned out and I can follow that. Like I know that okay, yeah, that's I can start. I know that by this year I'm going to start school, and then it's also and so year I'll graduate and I can have like a plan. What's it called? Life and all of that. But aside that, the comfort, even though we are restricted, but I know that to an extent, if I were in a federal university, the things are the comfort and basically the services, I don't get the same thing in the federal university. So I somehow don't regret coming to a private school. Somehow.
So what do you think about it?
It's actually a two-way thing. It's nice and it's not nice. The fact that it's nice is the fact that you have, okay, I entered this so year. I know when I'm finishing. When I go to a federal university, meaning that yes, there's ASU strike and there's like every other thing. And then the other part, the fact that it's not nice is when we cannot go out. We have so many restrictions. There's some things we want to do, going out for parties, and we cannot go for it. It's just like you're here for like you're seeing the same people every day. You're seeing. I mean, it's very frustrating.
Alright, so my next question will be, if you guys had to pick, like the two of you, if you guys had to pick from private university or a federal or state university, which one? And why?
I guess I'll still go for a private university. Maybe my choice will be different. I don't know if that's proper to say. But my choice of private school will be different because I know that the level of, should I say, strictness, it differs from university to university. So I'll still go for a private university. I'll just go for a different one that is less, that has lesser rules or has this. A private school that the management does not have so much control over the students. I'll still go for a private school, definitely.
What about you?
Soft life.
Soft life. So you are going to a federal university?
I'm going for a private university. You don't have to stress.
Alright. So my last question will be, this this saying that says that private school students are being spoon-fed. So what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about that statement? Are they saying the right thing? Is it true or what's your own view about it?
We're still going through the normal university stress, the struggle, the same every day. Same if you're in a federal school, the same stress you're going through is the same stress that we are going through. But being spoon-fed, I think to an extent it is true because to an extent it's true, and that's we are paying for it. We are paying that much to be spoon-fed. If we're paying if a private school is paying over 1 million naira is giving us services that a federal school does. I mean, they don't pay attention to their students. It's just your lecturers and the students in the federal school. The school management doesn't really pay attention. But this year, we are being spoon fed, and it's worth our pay.
Alright, so what's
You didn't want to know about it. We're getting what we want. I mean, we paid for it and we're getting it. If that's what everybody's saying, it's true.
We're still going through the usual stress.
Normal stress.
Everybody's tired.
Just
Every
that,
student is tired.
just that. I mean, what's the difference? It's just that. Okay, what's the difference?
Some people think that there's different, maybe because of the level of education when you come out of a private university.
Academically, I think.
Okay, maybe because we're not much in the class. I mean, we're like, it can be like 10 in the class, can be like 15.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe
I mean,
the spoon-fed phrase is maybe the comfort, most likely, because
soft life, all
soft
the
like
way.
yeah, and all of that. But academically, we are going through the same stress. I mean, it's the same syllabus, it's the same exams we are writing, it's the same book that we are reading.
I mean, and they don't pass anybody.
don't-
If you carry over,
You carry the course
jail.
over. Maybe it's the comfort, yeah. And even the comfort self, we don't even see it 100%. I mean, nowhere is perfect. But this is the Nigerian education system. Everything is still shitty at the end of the day. So.
Alright, so thank you guys for coming. But before you leave, I want you guys to just tell my subscribers that they should like, subscribe, and turn off the notification button so that whenever I post, they can be the first person to know. So talk to them, guys.
Like, comment,
Subscribe, share the video so that our friend here, Samuel, have more followers and more viewers.
Alright, thank you so much for coming, guys. I really appreciate it.